Hi, my name is Jen Castro. I am with the programs team in digital democracy. Train the trainers is a really common practice being used by a lot of organizations in order to help get skills and abilities centered in localized areas. Digital democracy uses a really specific kind of train the trainers methodology, which really tries to empower communities to build confidence and skills in a way that is both culturally relevant and accessible to them and to whatever their needs are. First, I would say that the main pillar is that we train skills that are needed and requested. These things are really important because it is up to the community to decide what they want to do and what they want to learn. Another big pillar is something that we've been developing recently, which is called teaching is learning. So in this kind of model, what's happening here is we are decentering digital democracy as the organization that is the agent of training the trainers and actually centering the communities. Some of the founding principles of this are kind of developed from a few different areas. So who've been all using different kinds of ways to help each other peer teach. And so in these principles basically all say, we all have skills, we all have the ability to share those skills, and we all can be experts in the skills that we share. And everyone has value in what they know. And so in this, what that does is actually supports people to step up early in the development of their skills, to be able to, even if they only know a little bit, share that with someone else, which actually helps redistribute knowledge in a much more natural and gradual way, as opposed to a hierarchical structure. The first is actually research, and it's not books, it's actually like interviews and talking and finding out from the local partner and especially the people who are kind of, we know are excited to learn the skills, where they are at, what their availability is, what their contexts are. The next big step would be actually just delivering a model training to the people who would become the trainer, a simulation. We deliver that training, and while we're delivering it, there's also moments of pause where we say, okay, facilitator note or training note. Later, when they actually do the training, they feel a little bit more confident. I guess the next phase is actually I do a big deep dive in, as the organizer of a training event, what do you need to do and what logistics do you need to plan, or what are the components that as a trainer you are responsible for? Have them create an agenda and a schedule and the breaks and everything that's part of being in a training event. And then from there, we move into the actual major training event where they deliver the training to the members of their communities. They are center stage, and we sit in the background as a technical support. And that practice with the support of us present really makes a huge difference in the confidence level. And I've seen by like the second or third day of them delivering the training, I'm no longer necessary. And it's really amazing to watch that transition from being a learner to then actually them being confident in being a trainer. The ingredients for these kinds of training events really is like an ecosystem. So the goal and the motivation is really important. And so that motivation is backed by, their experiences of their family, experiences of their community. And that really is a driving force for the amount of patience it takes to learn. Another big ingredient would be understanding the local context so that we are delivering the information that is necessary. The third would be funding to get people where they need to be, and whether that's us as international partners getting to the local communities where they want us to have the events as opposed to urban centers, but also intermittent funding so that locally gatherings can happen with those trainers and their community members when we are not there. It can really help make sure that the information and the event can actually get supported and sustained and grow. And I would say the biggest key is safety. Having space that is safe, physically, emotionally, where people are, being fed well, being cared for, and that people feel good and feel encouraged to be brave. If they don't know something and a question is asked, that kind of safe environment really provides the ability for people to engage as a group and really make mistakes, because making mistakes is how we learn best. And I say we because as trainers, we're learning as we train. And that's the concept.